Hey guys, it's Andy Fogarty from the AtHomeWelder.com, and I'm here for KingMetals.com. And today I've got a treat for you. Today we're going to go over prefabricated fence panels. I know, no welding. I know a lot of people are cussing me right now. But listen, as much as I hate to admit it, you cannot ignore the fact that more and more of your customers are going with prefabricated fence panels. So let's get into these prefab fence panels and giving you exactly what you need to know. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you out of the catalog just simply because I just got this catalog in the mail. It's the new one for 2013, hot off the presses. If you don't have one yet, go to KingMetals.com or just look them up, give them a phone call, and tell them you want a catalog. They will send it to you for free. You'll have it in a couple of days. It's a must-have in my opinion. Alright, so here we are in the catalog. We're in the prefab fence panel section, and it's pretty easy to find. You can see they actually give you little tabs. They do this throughout the whole catalog to make it easy to find what you want. So just go to the prefab fence panels and you'll see that we have a couple choices to choose from. Now let's go over here and you can see this is a classic collection, and you can see it's very standard. You have a top rail and a bottom rail, and you just have straight pickets, and that's it. Now these come in different sizes or different lengths, and paneling does 46 inches all the way up to 70 inches. And you can see they have different purposes. Now the same thing goes for the Versailles collection, which is actually the collection that I'm using here today. And Versailles, basically, it just means it has 3 pieces of channel. That's really all it means. So you have a bottom and then 2 tops. But what I want you to pay attention to is when we're ordering the mount pieces. Now this is pretty straightforward in ordering the paneling. You choose which length of paneling you want that's going to help you with your project. You choose, if you're using a gate, you choose that. Now, you can do the same thing with the posts as you do with the panels. They come in different lengths and for different functions. So you can see you have one post that's going to be going into the ground, just concreted, and another post that actually comes with a tab already welded to it with all the holes that you need. So if you're going to be mounting this to concrete, you're going to want to order one with a base, obviously.
Right, so you can see how everything came. It came just on a nice pallet. It's all nice and stacked. Of course, this came yesterday and it rained here last night, so it was a little wet, a little muddy, but I literally had two boxes to take care of. I had this pallet and a box that I'm going to show you inside here in just a second with all of our mounting hardware. So you can see everything is nice and individually wrapped, so they keep it protected so it's not going to scratch. Now this stuff is really, really durable. So I'm not afraid about it scratching, but they still took the time to give it a little extra coating to make sure that it didn't scratch on us. See, what we have here is our posts. Ordered all our posts, and when we ordered, made sure we had the right length. Now mine don't have any mount tabs on the bottom because I'm going to be concreting these into the ground, but if I was just going to be mounting this to a concrete surface, these would have mount tabs on them. And next is we have our fence panels. Now, I'm not going to unband all this yet because I want to transport it to another location. But you can see it's all banded together, and this is the top rung where we have 2 pieces of channel and we have another piece down there in the bottom. I've got about 100 feet here. It's stacked up, about 13 panels I believe is what I ordered. But you can see it comes all nice, and they really take care of the shipping for you. It's really nice and easy to get here.
Now, this is what I want you to pay attention to. What types of mounts do we need? So obviously we're going to have 2 end posts at least. So let's just say we're having 2 end posts. We're not going to have a gate in the middle of this or anything, just 2 end posts. You want to make sure that you use what's called the omnidirectional. And you can see this is for where it goes in, it's as an ending. Whereas you can see this is actually going to have 2 panels on either side, right? We don't want that. We want end pieces. And that's what this is going to be for. So you want to make sure that you're ordering the end pieces, and then you want to make sure that you're ordering the middle pieces of the fence. So you're going to have panels going on either side. If you don't, you're going to end up having to cut these in half if you don't order any end posts, and it's not going to look good. Now again, you have the same situation going on a corner post if you're going to be having any corners. You have different types of mounts for corners. And that allows you to have the fencing going in a certain direction, again, without having any pieces hanging off of the back side that you're not going to be using. Now all the mounting stuff comes individually wrapped, so it's really easy to keep up with. So all the mount tabs are coming in pairs of 3 since I ordered the Versailles section that has the 3 pieces of channel. That's what I'm going to be mounting my post. I know that each bag is one side of my fence panel, so it's very easy to keep track of. I love how they do this. But right now, we're just going to open this up, and see, this is my post cap. Pretty simple. Doesn't come with any hardware. This is the only piece that doesn't come with any hardware, but there is a hole here that you can see for if you want to put a little, set screw in there or self-tapping screw just to hold this on. But it's not really necessary because these fit very snug onto the post, which you'll see in an upcoming video. Let me show you here how these mounts come. Now, these are going to be your panel mounts for each fence panel that are actually going to be going in between 2 posts. So these aren't going to be end pieces. So as you can see, these are going to mount to the post like this. It comes with all the hardware you need. You don't have to buy any extra hardware. Let's open this up and you'll see what it comes with. Everything you need for all 3 sets. So you have 3 pairs. So this is 1 post's worth of mounts, and it comes with everything that you need. So what we have here is this is going to mount to our post like this. Your post is going to be here in the middle, which you'll see in an upcoming video. This is your self-tapping screw. 10mm or 7/16 is what you need to put this in. That's going to drill right into your post, and it's going to do that on both sides. So you have enough hardware to do that. And then your panels are going to sandwich in between here, and then you have everything you need to stick that in. And then you have your bolts, your nuts, and that's it. And you tighten this down and you're done. You move on to the next panel. It is literally that easy to do. I'm going to try to keep all this together without losing anything because I don't have any extra pieces. These only come with the exact amount of hardware that you need. There's no extras, so keep that in mind. Now next, we're going to go over the end posts. And all these came together here. Again, it comes with all the hardware that I need in a separate little bag. But you can see, these are my end posts. So this is going to go on the end of my post, whereas these go in the center. So you can see why it's important that you have both of these. Otherwise, you're going to end up having to take like an angle grinder or something and hacking one end off of this. And you know what? It's just not going to look good. It's not going to look like a good finished product. So this, again, comes with all of the hardware that we need. If I can open this bag. See, self-tapping screws, same size, 7/16 or 10mm, whatever you have. That just goes right in there, mounts to the post, and then again, your fence panel sandwiches right in there. Listen, I hope this kind of demystifies a little bit how to order some of this stuff. It can be a little confusing if you've never done it before, and that was the purpose of this material today. It's just to help you understand what you need when you're ordering, because I'd hate for you to order your material and get out there and realize you don't have something. And in the future episodes, we're going to show you exactly how to install all this. It's even easier to install this than it is to order it, believe it or not. So we're going to go into that in the future episodes. But for right now, I'm Andy Fogarty for KingMetals.com and theAtHomeWelder.com, and I will see you again next time.